Hello, my name is Evicka Antenor, and I am one of the creators of Insider or Intruder. Insider or Intruder was an opening scene created by my group for a portfolio project given to us this semester. And the other group members were Nia Barnaby, Zanae Henry, and Janiyah Richards. When we started off our project, we had to choose who was going to be in our group by asking everyone questions and doing interviews. After picking out our group members, we had to choose and create what concept we wanted to do for our film. After thoroughly thinking and creating, we found the type of movie we wanted to make, which was a horror thriller movie with a dream sequence. How do your products use or challenge conventions? In the shots on this slide, it shows our killer, aka Ethan. This is a low angle shot showing that the killer is extremely powerful, and since he was a little short, we had to do the low angle shot to make him look a little bit taller. The killer is also dressed in all black, and as a weapon we used a hammer, and we were extremely safe with it. And this shot was taken right before our chase scene, in which we did a tracking shot with a POV of what the killer is seeing, which is Zanae running towards the library. And we also added crosscuts to build suspense for the shot. In the beginning of the movie, before adding the chasing, we had a slow pacey sound building suspense, but then we had to add a fast chasing sound to make our audience get excited and have a more thrill, wondering what's going to happen to the main character, which is Zanae. The setting of this whole film production was the school library, the hallway, the classroom, and the bathroom, kind of. Because our plan was to show an after-school study group, so we used the library to show us studying before meeting our killer. Insider or Intruder, like I said, is the name of our film. It was created by all of the group members. The color of the font is red because we wanted it to have the conventions of horror, given that red could mean blood. And there's also drips coming out of the letters, which could also indicate blood drips. Our branding name is Gen Z Productions with a J, created by me by taking all of the first letters of all of our names, Janiyah for J, E for Evicka, N for Nia, and Z for Zanae, and mixing them around and putting them together until I got Gen Z Productions, which is also red. And both of the titles were created on an editing app called CapCut. How do your products engage with the audience, and how would they be distributed as real media products? The production company I would use to distribute my film is Blumhouse Productions. But Blumhouse Productions is well known for distributing horror films, which, like I stated before, is the genre of my opening. The audience targeted for this film are young adults to teenagers. They seem to enjoy this genre more than people of other ages. Many say that they enjoy the thrill and feeling of suspense that the films from this specific genre provides them. And it would be distributed in theaters and streaming platforms like Netflix, Hulu, HBO Max, etc. How did your production skills develop throughout this project? Production. We finished our first film after shooting for the first time, but after revising the end result, we realized that it seemed rushed because it looked like we just added a bunch of shots together instead of taking our time to edit. Our film was not conveying the message we wanted it to, so we had to refilm with advice from our teacher, Miss Landis. And after refilming and re-editing everything, our video turned out better in the end because we got an understanding of how to use the key conventions and how to better portray them and how to better portray the message and get it across. We had a lot of funny bloopers from filming, especially with a last minute shot of Zane waking up because we totally forgot about that. So we had to film that last minute and it turned out pretty okay. How did you integrate technology, software, hardware, and online in this project? What technology equipment was used and what did I learn about technology? The equipment used was an iPhone 12 and A11 and computers to edit. While using the iPhone 12 due to low storage, we had to switch to the 11 as a backup phone. Since they were not the same type of phone, while filming we had to make sure that both camera settings were the same, which was 4K, because we wanted the shots to have the same camera quality. And what I learned about technology is that there will be malfunctions and to always have a backup just in case. And to edit our video, we used VVideo. And of course, CapCut we also had to use to make our branding name and our title. What I learned to not procrastinate and wait until last minute to complete this project. Using the time given is the best way to end up with the best results. I also learned how important it is to follow the 4 key components, because even if one is missing or we do it wrong, then you won't really have a film or have the best film or have what you wanted to film. Also, props to all filmmakers out there because this project was not easy and we only had to make the opening scene. So I can't imagine how it is to create an actual movie. And also we made sure the pace of everything matched. When everything was calm in the video, we made sure the sound was calm and the transitions. So everything was going with a slow pace in the beginning, but not too slow. But once the suspense started building and the thrill started, getting thriller, we added a faster sound, especially when the killer was chasing our main characters in A. We added a faster sound to give the audience a more thrill. And the video was mostly black and white to indicate the dream sequence, like we said before, which is why we had to quickly film the video of Zane waking up last minute because we totally forgot about that. So we had to film that. It took us a lot of tries because Zane would not get her act right while we were trying to film that specific shot. And that is all. Thank you for watching and listening.